I've had people like want me to swear on my life that Troy isn't trafficking substances, and
We really went into it like just full steam, having no clue about any of the kind of laws in the alcohol industry.
Bro, I think you pissed on the desk last night, and I'm like,
It's Friday, then we going live again. So get your snorkels out and let me see some skins. Smoke tires, not drugs, what we teach the kids. I can't man, castrate that rapper, middle finger to the sky, scream fuck, rap the bit, cops trying to get
all right, we're fucking on, boys. Let's fucking do it. So we're here, got the G Up crew. Obviously, if you don't know, if you know, Oscar, Panna, Nick. We are missing Adrian. Unfortunately, the cunt's stuck in fucking France on the side of somewhere having caviar in a fucking helicopter on his yacht. Yeah, so unfortunately for him, you know, but we'll take the reins here and get it done. So I guess what we're going to cover, do get asked a lot about, obviously G Up. It's blown up a bit in the last, since we launched. I think, how many months was that?
18 months?
Yeah,
18
months.
18 months, there you go. So, yeah, there's obviously a lot of questions, how we did it, what this, some hurdles we had. And so we'll share with you guys a bit of venture. Obviously, you can see we've got the new green apple, which is why the boys are up here. We're launching that. So got an island party today. So we thought, you know, we'll slap out a little bit of a potty before we get started. So, yeah, I guess jumping straight into it, hopefully this will cover a lot of questions. People who want to start their own brand, do their own thing, some of the hurdles, the good bits, the bad bits. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But I guess first and foremost, like why the drink, that obviously what made, you know, the idea of the drink was going back to the snorkels. And me personally, I can't drink beer. I can't drink a lot of other drinks. So I was drinking, I'm not even going to say their name. I was drinking pre-mixed vodkas. The C word's banned. I'm not talking about cunt. And so that's all I was drinking. And then, I don't know, for some reason people thought that snorkels just go on them. They didn't really, I don't know. I didn't see many people.
Snorkels were synonymous with vodka. Beep.
Yeah. I didn't really see many people doing beer in that. So
Snorkeling a beer is hard.
yeah. Oh, I haven't tried, but is it harder?
Yeah. Way harder.
Oh, there you go. Maybe that's why. But the snorkel just went hand in hand in with them. So anyway, they sold out, long story short. So I was like, oh, they should be paying you, man. Like, you know, you're fucking boosting sales. And I was like, you know what? I'll hit them up. So I sent them a DM and they're like, nah, get away from us, you fucking weirdo.
Suckers.
So that's where like, you know what? Fuck, we should try and make our own drink. Long story short, I went to go do it, looked at a few things. I'm talking like a little Shopify store, sell their own drinks, how it works. Didn't know there was fucking liquor licensing, wholesale, retail, this, that. Long story short, and I'll get more in depth in it later, but I went to apply for a liquor license. How deep can we go?
Go.
Went to apply.
They'll kick your door in, not mine.
And went to apply for a liquor license and I filled out the declaration wrong. I answered a question wrong, genuinely on accident. Next fucking week, I get a call from the local cop shop. Hey, come down here. We just want to chat to you about your thing. Next minute, find myself in an interview room being interviewed because I'm being charged because I've filled out something wrong on accident on a declaration. And then the cop said, look, I'm going to charge you for fraudulently doing some shit, whatever the law was, or broke wrong.
False declaration on a government document. Yeah.
There we go. That was it. I said, or cancel your liquor license application and we'll just make it go away. I spoke to my lawyer and he's like, fuck, you know, fight it, this, that. I'm like, fuck it. It's too hard. Like, I can't be going to court, this and that. I'll just cancel it. Cancelled it. And then I ended up thinking, fuck, I was still set on a drink. So I wanted to do an energy drink. Started on that. And then as I sort of got into that, this has been, mind you, over this, I'm talking like this probably been a year of fucking around liquor licensing, getting charged, this, that. I cancelled it and I still got charged anyway after I withdrew the liquor license application.
How's that for a move? Just Tree, mate, if you withdraw this application, this will all go away. And then 3 months later, letter in the mail. Surprise.
And then I spoke to my lawyer. He's like, oh, so do you have the cop saying that on like anything? I'm like, nah, Troy just trusted the cop. So, yeah.
Bad mistake.
So that sucked. But, yeah, so, and then anyway, it was Oscar's birthday. What year was that?
21?
2 years ago.
I reckon 2021.
fuck.
3 years
Nah,
ago.
3
now.
years ago, yeah.
3 years.
Oscar's birthday, we were all pretty cut in the spa, just fucking having a drink. And then one of the boys like, why the fuck are we drinking these? We should be drinking your drink. What happened? I filled him in because I haven't really told him about all the shit. And then we were like, well, the boys were like, fuck, we could do it. We could get it up and going. I was like, nah. And like,
Easy.
fuck, all the boys are like running their own
Same
successful
easy.
businesses in different areas. Everyone's switched on. You know, we've got a bit of money, this, that. The boys like, we can do this, we can do that. We've done this, we've done that. We've got some money. Let's give it a crack. So, I mean, fast forward, we had some hurdles, and doing business with mates is definitely like that's one thing I get asked about a lot, and it's very, very tough. But I think one of the best things we did was we sorted out a lot of the shit before we went into business. Like,
Backhand, yeah.
fuck, we had a lot of arguments about the fucking MOUs and this and that. But now I look back, it was a blessing that we got that done first, because moving forward, everyone has expectations, whereas you could do it the other way, just sort of jump in and feel it, but then start having disagreements. And once there's money involved and like big
Yeah,
company
it's different.
valuations and shit, I feel like it's a lot harder to sort
Yeah,
shit out then.
we were very lucky that we had some hard conversations early on, and it wasn't one or two conversations. It was like
It was
there was-
ongoing for months.
Yeah, there was months of like,
and months of it.
let's revisit this. How we're going to deal with that? Like, we're mates.
Percentages.
Don't forget we're mates. Like, no, we're in business. Blah blah blah. And I feel like after that probably 6-month period, we've been fucking sweet ever since. Except for when Panna,
nearly
blows the
longer
budget
than
on
6 months.
stupid shit. Apart from that, I just wanted that on record. Apart from when that happens,
Oscar's about to
open Pandora's box again.
Oscar's about to get choked out on the podcast.
I chose this seat for a reason. Just gonna boom, five shots
This is a
rear.
touchy subject
Yeah.
right now.
But that is like, any advice to like mates that see this shit and see us doing this and go, fuck it, let's get the boys together, let's do it. I want to do business with my mates. It's fantastic. It's the best thing ever. And it is the best thing ever. Like, being able to have events like this, milestones, celebrations. I said to Oscar the other day, I can't wait for the day that we exit for 200-300 million. And like that feeling that we've all done it together, and the celebration will be.
I've had it both ways. Like with the gym, we had no structure, nothing, with mates, and that just got
Oh, so you just went into the
Yeah,
gym.
just went in.
to see
Lift
how
your
it
mic
goes.
up a little.
and nothing.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
And then
I'm a moderator over here.
but yeah,
Sit up straight.
no structure, nothing in the gym, and that all went to shit at the start.
Yeah.
But coming into this with structure, it's totally different.
And same thing, you would have gone in the gym and then you think you'll be sweet, but then you're like, oh, what was he thinking like
yeah,
that?
why is he
Oh,
working hard?
yeah,
Or why
that's-
is he doing that?
yeah.
Why is- you know what I mean?
Yeah. And now it's a blessing. So yeah, any advice for like anyone watching what we're doing that, hopefully we, inspire some people to go, fuck it, we can do it too. Cause like my mates did to me, it definitely can be done. It's just got to be done right. So
Structure's a key from the start.
yeah,
Get that
100%.
right, then your friendships aren't going to be jeopardised or
Jeopardised.
anything
It's
like
not as
that.
bad if you do it with a random and then you
Yeah,
fucking have
yeah.
falling out. And I mean, still a headache having a falling out in business, but at least you haven't lost a friend. But
Exactly, and that's over everything. Friendships probably,
Yeah.
it is the most important over anything. You know what I mean?
100%.
Because good friendships can't come by money. You can come by at any stage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%.
Panna's got plenty.
Yeah. So so that led us up to, I guess, joining together, get it done, and then we got really hands on. Like, people often ask, like, think, we just, I don't know, got someone to make our drink and we're the face of it. But every little detail on this was like, even down to like, they're like, nah, you can't have coloured caps because the MOQs and this and that. No one
Nah,
can
the
do it.
bottle massive was massive. Remember, there was
was
there was no
headaches.
way that you could do coloured bottle
That
caps.
was probably our biggest kickback.
yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah.
That and the electrolytes.
Yeah. We go, you're going to end up with bits of green shit floating around the drink, or like it's going to come off, it'll get scratched. Like, there was 1,000 reasons why we couldn't do it. But here we are.
Yeah, we
Did it.
got pretty hands on in electrolytes. No, you can't
Speaking
do
of
that.
getting hands on, should we
won't-
try one of these?
Oh, the other.
And then the electrolytes, they say, nah, it's not going to mix properly. It's not going to do this, not going to do that. And fuck, this is a good flavour. Cheers, boys. Nick's on his second. So yeah, a lot of kickback, but we were very hands on. myself especially, I had the vision of exactly what I wanted, and I feel like
And you wouldn't change it for no one.
no, I wouldn't
Even
because
bottle caps were like non-negotiable. Just
Yeah.
fucking.
no, it had to be done.
coloured.
Fucking had to be done, and the reason is the whole reason I thought there was an opportunity for this product is because in this industry, this particular like product was very uninnovated. It had been around for 20 years. That's why we thought, we could cut all the like shitloads of the sugar out. We could add the electrolytes. We could make it look better, cooler flavors. Like, no one had really heard of cotton candy and bubble gum and grape. Oh, a little bit of grape,
Yeah,
maybe. Oh,
not
there's
much.
probably not that much vodka
Like
grape
sour-
drinks,
sour
is there?
grape maybe, but-
Yeah. So
You can drink a few of them without feeling sick too. From the
Yeah.
they're not too sweet.
yeah, exactly.
Responsibly.
Like competitors.
Yeah.
You can drink a few of them responsibly.
So
Of course.
definitely had that vision there to really innovate the drink. And then I think crossing that with like, there's not many alcohol brands that you get to see the whole start to finish on. Like, we vlogged everything. We had all the BTSs on our.
What was the first moment after we got involved that you thought, shit, this might not go ahead? Like, because there was obviously the initial liquor licensing headache, and then, there was all the pricing and who's going to manage it and stuff. But then once you got us involved, was there any points along the way where you boys were like, fuck, this might not actually go ahead? Because we made the agreement to go into business together. It was like 1 a.m. in a spa in a Airbnb in Safety Beach just before we got kicked out. And then
Sick, everyone cheered.
yeah.
high-fiving.
But then there was a
Happy
few
days.
moments before launch, like where
think
for
there
me
was one-
there was a few where I was like,
There was
"Fuck,
one
this
that-
isn't
There was
going
definitely
ahead."
a few.
Yeah.
There's definitely a few.
We were sitting around the boardroom and everyone was chatting.
And
I
it
was
got
thinking-
heated.
And I was thinking, fuck, like,
I think Panna told someone to get fucked.
Panna got up and walked out.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's probably
Was it Panna?
put aside.
It wasn't me.
yeah. No, it was.
Put
Daniel.
aside all my like
You
hurdles.
want to fight over it?
I'll fucking walk out again.
Put aside all my hurdles until I met up with yous. I reckon the biggest ones is that boardroom day where
Yeah.
like cunts were like,
Yeah,
I thought I was
same.
about to punch on, and then when we went live, and we just got smashed with like. You can't have girls in bikinis. You can't have girls who are under 25 advertising. You can't have colours that are too bright. You can't have names like this. You can't have that. You can't have that. Can't have that. I
We
was
got
we
pages
we
of it,
really
didn't we?
went into it like just full steam, having no clue about any of the kind of laws in the alcohol industry, like any of the advertising kind
Yeah.
of restrictions and stuff, and we just went ham on it.
Yeah.
And it paid
got
off.
pulled up pretty quick,
It
but-
paid off.
Yeah.
Like,
It did
we got
pay
pulled
off.
up and we
Yeah.
got pulled up
Went
hard,
pretty
but
quick.
it did pay off.
Yeah, well, that's we really. What's it like? Something. Ask for forgiveness later. Like instead of asking for permission, we just went in
Yeah.
hard, and now we respect the alcohol laws.
Absolutely.
And we would never recommend binge drinking, or doing anything naughty. So we learnt the hard way. But up until then, I'd say we were very disruptive, which really kickstarted the brand off really quickly.
Guerrilla marketing. It was in one of our marketing reports recently. Is how
is
the
it?
marketing team described it. It was guerrilla marketing.
Guerrilla marketing.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Take it as a compliment.
Yeah, I mean that's just like I think a
Going
bit,
in hard.
yeah, very off the cuff and non-conventional.
Yeah. But I think that would be some of the harder points. And then some of the better points, I think, was like actually learning in the industry what some of these companies get acquired for. And like we said we'll just go in it. If we make money, we make money. If we don't, we don't. Who cares? We'll just, I think, what did we put in at the start?
500.
500. So we were just sort of like, you know what? We'll throw in $500,000. We'll give it a crack. Worst case, surely we'll get it back. But at the start, once we're learning what these companies exit for, what numbers they're doing, and then we're seeing like the scale of like I think we did $1 million a month only like 4 months in or something.
Yeah.
$1 million a month, and then we start going, fuck, Oscar's like, he's a numbers guy, just obsessed with his Excel spreadsheet. I don't know what I'm looking at. But I just like, tell me the bottom line. And he's like, if we do this, 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 and this, we'll be doing this. I'm like, fuck, I'm going to take this heaps more serious
Yeah.
now. Like, I don't know, did you just have that where you were just winging it and then all of a sudden we're like,
Yeah, I didn't even think of the numbers at the start.
Yeah.
Like, I just wanted to do it.
yeah, I was like, but I just didn't know what sort of money could be involved
Yeah.
too. Like, and that's the thing. I mean, it's not like we're making money now, but we're trying to, it's like a little juicy prize at the end of the road that we've got our eyes set on,
Yeah, I mean, like we're a profitable business. We're having a lot of fun. Get
No, I
to
mean
travel
us
interstate.
personally though.
Yeah,
like
it's a long-term play.
Oh yeah.
Like we're not living off.
Not
jail.
getting massive dividends and
Yeah. But yeah, that was definitely one of the things when you like read some numbers. You're like, oh, if we do this, this, and this, you know, this is what these companies are getting acquired.
Why
for.
do you think I was taking those early conversations so quickly, so seriously?
Yeah, but fuck.
You were pushing for them. It was good.
Yeah.
I even said to you after, I said, remember we were driving? I said, man, that was like the best thing we did is structure it.
Yeah.
All that shit that we had.
Yeah,
It was the
100%.
best for the business.
What's a highlight so far for you boys?
All of it.
All of
I'd
it.
say everything, just like how we get together. We travelled the whole of Australia with your
Yeah,
best
tour.
mate.
Yeah,
Oh fuck,
yeah.
the Australia
Who-
tour.
who-
Oh yeah,
does that?
we got to touch on the the launch was
Who,
mad.
who does
Yeah.
that for work, but
Yeah.
like who can say I'm going to work and they're travelling with their best mates, having a wild time,
Yeah,
and that's work.
yeah. Mildura launched like to watch the first bottles come off the line. That was like
That was
pretty.
highlight,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was
Oh,
pretty
when
hectic.
I pulled like a stopper out,
Yeah.
and then they
And all the bottles
started.
come down.
Production started, yeah.
That was definitely cool. And then
Online sales when we were out for dinner and we
That's-
launched
yeah,
online.
sold out.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Sell out.
And then first seen it on the shelves in like an actual retail store. Was
I think
pretty cool.
we're not giving that sellout, like our launch night, enough credit. Like no
Yeah.
one expected the numbers that we did and how quick we did it.
well,
Yeah.
didn't we do it 2 weeks in a row?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, did the pre-launch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we did a private list, sold out.
Yeah,
We did
yeah,
public
yeah.
and sold out.
What did we do? We did 100 cane. Was it like 7 minutes or something?
4
like that?
minutes or
4
something,
minutes.
yeah.
Yeah, that was hectic.
Yeah, that was wild. But
And I'd never made money online before, and I was just
Nah,
like,
either.
Yeah.
just watching
It's a
Shopify. I
whole
was
new
like,
world.
what the fuck is this? Like,
Ching, ching,
we're out
ching,
for dinner,
ching.
and the phone's just like, I'm like, this is all right.
so thank you guys for
Yeah,
the support.
absolutely.
But that was definitely that was a bit of a pinch yourself moment, eh?
Yeah.
Because you're like, fuck, we got this product. But I think the second best thing to that is actually all the feedback got after, like, fuck, this drink slaps.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. Like, I feel like it's one thing to get everyone to buy your shit if you're like got a strong influence. Like, you know, you could buy something, make it look good. It's not that good. They hype, buy it, drop off, whatever.
Yeah.
But to make a product that people genuinely are like, man, this is all I drink now. You've converted me. I don't drink beer now. I don't do this, that. Like, and even the fact to break the stigma of like, you know, blokes drinking like pink and
Bright fluoro-coloured
Yeah.
drinks.
like,
They're
you
not
know,
ashamed to carry them out the bottle shop.
Yeah.
I got fucking roasted for that my whole life. Like, you know, when we were like 18, drinking and, you know, I try and, you know, when you're at that age where you care about what other people think, obviously when you're at our age, you couldn't give a fuck. But obviously growing up in school and stuff like that, if someone like gives you shit because you got weird shoes and that, you really like go home, you're like,
You bring you bring the shoes up a lot. I want to know what happened with the shoes.
nah, but you know what I mean? So going to parties and, you know, stuff and like, oh, whose drinks? Oh, no, missus had them laying around, so I just grabbed them. But, you know, I copped that for that long and then, yeah, getting to the age. That was a big thing about Choy Candy though, because remember my like merch and this is what was an actual eye opener because the snorkels took off. And remember you could only buy them green. And then someone's like, I noticed all the girls doing snorkels. Like I'd never thought that it would target the girls, but girls were loving it. Like it was so funny. And then someone's like, you should do pink ones for like girls. I'm like, fuck yeah. So I ordered the pink and they sold out straight away. And I'm looking at my stories the next week. It's all dudes have ordered them. I'm like, so I started doing the Choy Candy logo pink, the pink shorts, pink, and guys are just buying it. I'm
Party
like,
kits and stuff.
yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Because I wore pink, but I was just a fucking weirdo, you know? Like, I was just like, oh, whatever. But then I feel like it sort of had that, like, oh, fuck, he's doing it. I'll do it. And then that led on to the drinks where it was like, you know, we're all drinking it. So then you probably get a lot of dudes go, oh, fuck it, you know? I don't give a fuck then if they don't give a fuck. So I feel like that's a huge thing to break this stigma. And it's probably why we're in that position where we don't have competition.
Yeah, I mean, what was the biggest surprise for you boys with the drink? Like, was it something where it just really caught you off? For me, it was when we launched and we had all the complaints that were like from competitors.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah, I
thinking
remember
like,
This is going to fuck us.
what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, there's a concerned mum from Victoria who's complained about your marketing, and you opened up like the report from the concerned mum, and it was like, according to paragraph C, subsection B of the Consumer Affairs Act, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, this was written by a fucking lawyer, not a concerned mum. Like, this was a competitor writing this
I
shit.
guess
Like,
I guess
got
that too
smashed.
is when we kind of woke up and realized like shit, if we're rattling the competitors like this, we
That's
must
good.
be doing something.
Yeah,
We must
we're
be,
doing something
you know,
right.
we're doing something right.
Or it was just Adrian fucking pouring their drinks out saying "fuck yous."
That probably woke him up a little bit. Yeah.
We got smashed for like 6 months, eh?
yeah.
Yeah, we spent more
non-stop.
in our first 12 months on legal fees than we did on marketing. Just trying to like push away the
I'd call
the
that
shit.
advertising fees.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was the market.
Yeah.
But I mean, and that's probably a thing too, because people asking like, obviously Adrian's not here because he's living the life, but where Adrian sort of came in, because did I know Adrian then? No, when we were in your spa. No.
You knew him, but I think
Yeah. Yeah, nah.
I think you would have. It
Yeah.
would have been early days.
Because
Very
I our first giveaway was August 2021.
Oh, you
Before,
met, you
so
met
it
him
was a
when
couple.
you...
It was a couple of months
Yeah.
before that. Yeah.
So I met him for coffee, July 17,
Fuck,
2021.
yeah, I've seen that
did,
poster on your bedroom wall.
it was right at the start. Eh?
Probably July is I caught up with him for the first coffee where we met.
You wanted to move the party today because he couldn't make it.
Oh, I
seriously
saw
talking
that email
about it.
come through.
Yeah. He didn't want to change the date. He just wanted to take it to Europe.
Yeah, boys, can we get a budget for this? We're going to Europe.
So
It's flights. We can't pay for flights.
so where we got into then, that means we probably didn't then.
No.
And then so we sort of launched it without him, and then that's when we're like,
Fuck, we
we're
got no
doing
money.
numbers on cash flow, and we're like, fuck, the margins in alcohol are fucked. And that's one thing.
Yeah, so Adrian got involved right before we launched officially.
Yeah,
we started budgeting
like,
and stuff.
in our group as well.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he became part of our group
Yeah.
as well. And then we thought like, well,
It was natural.
it's,
Like,
it's like kind of
Well, it was perfect sense because
yeah.
otherwise we'd have to raise money off some cunt we don't know,
Yeah.
and then not that they'd be necessarily too involved, but still, like, fuck, heaps better doing it with like one of the boys. And then it fucking went hand in hand when Adrian coming out touring with us and fucking doing content.
Yeah, and I think that was like the final decision when we're talking like numbers, when Adrian was actually going to invest. We were just like, bro, we'll just give him shareholding just to be involved.
yeah, it's worth
Like,
just
who
worth just having
cares?
his
Yeah.
fucking presence. But like, that was the thing that surprised me with when we started doing numbers, how bad the cash flow is because of the tax. The margins in the drink are so small. It's just like a numbers game. But then you got to float all the fucking retailers and bottle shops and this and that. And then that's when we're like, okay, this 500K is not going to work.
I think people kind of don't understand the taxes involved as well with alcohol. Like a lot of people, I'll get the conversation all the time, like, oh, you guys are killing it. You must be making an absolute killing. Like, yes, we're profitable, but people don't understand
The margins
The
in
government
RTD,
are making
yeah.
more money than what we are per slab. So
Double. Yeah.
So
That's why people go, oh, hey, bro, I got an event. Can you order me a few slabs? Like, can I come get them off you? I'm like, bro, I'll pay about $70 and 27 in freight from Oz Post. So you're gonna
You better
save
find them online. Yeah.
You're gonna save $3. Just
Yeah.
go down to the shop and,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, it's a volume play. It is absolutely.
I mean, real mates support mates and just fucking do what they do. But
pay
yeah.
double for the slabs, guys.
But yeah, that's a whole nother conversation, isn't it? So the whole retailers thing was pretty wild. Like, I don't know how deep I can go, but
Yeah,
like,
fuck it. What about when we were about to get into the biggest retailer in Australia, and then we accidentally started the hashtag fuck our competitor. Yeah. And that got back to the biggest retailer in Australia, and they pulled the deal.
No
last minute.
regrets still.
No. Their loss.
And obviously the other hard thing, like, it's double-edged sword because a lot of them, they'll look at, well, probably more particular myself, but my marketing style is disruptive and loud. Obviously, we didn't want to just create a product, we wanted to create a brand, and with the brand, we've got the lifestyle. So, everything, like even today, which I'm so dreading, but it's going to be girls and boats and yachts and that. But we attached the whole lifestyle to it. So, all the boys except for me drive hectic cars and that. And like, guys all got Lambos and GTRs and shit. We've got a VT clubby and that.
You'll get there, bro.
Thanks, bro.
You got a 7-car garage in this mansion. You'll get some cars. To
I'm
fill out
waiting to
soon.
fill it. I'm waiting to fill it. But yeah, so we've attached that whole lifestyle to it, and obviously, you know, with that, you know, it's just that fun vibe, having the girls in bikinis on the yachts and house parties, and you know, that's the way you're sort of attached to it. Like when you think of G-Up, you're gonna have fun, you're gonna this, that, and it's like, you know, we can get everyone involved. Long story short, that isn't looked upon in favours of the.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot deeper on that too, because you've had a very prominent personal brand for the last few years, and you've had some prominence with negative attention too, and like there's been moments in our business where that's popped up and like it's caused concerns, and like some of the times we've spoken about it, then other times I've never bothered. But you know, I've had people like want me to swear on my life that Troy isn't trafficking substances, and that all the stuff in the news is propaganda or, you know, misinformation or whatever, because they're about to go into business with us, and they just want like my personal reassurance that isn't the case. Like, and that's not something that you expect to do as a CEO of an alcohol business.
It's not the case at all, right? And if you know Troy, it's the furthest thing from the truth, right? But the thing about it, he's not helping.
He's really not helping. We're doing our best here.
So
stick to the script.
The good thing about it, but is any publicity is good publicity, right? And the thing, if people are talking about you, whether it's good or bad, people are still talking about you.
Yeah.
So it's not a big negative. We still get the deals across the line.
Yeah.
So it's not a big negative. People are talking like. There's news articles, there's this, there's that. It's not a bad thing, because if it was true, obviously it's a bad thing. Yeah. You aired all your laundry out. Yeah. Stop winking at me. Yeah. But being so far from the truth, like, it's not really necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like, if people are talking about you, people are talking about you. That's what, end of the day, like, it's... And they might talk to someone about you that doesn't know you, then they look you up, and boom, there's someone else that's onto the brand, onto the following, onto this, you know? So I don't see it as a bad thing.
Yeah, well, that's part of the double-edged sword. If we weren't, like, if I wasn't loud on socials and doing that, we couldn't have had this disruptive brand. And I think it gets to that stage where we're pretty much at that stage where we've proven ourselves. We are legitimate businessmen. We're not just like influencers that have been thrown a white label product.
Who are you trying to convince?
Yeah. No, but you know what I mean? Like, people like, they're starting to see, oh, fuck, these guys work in, like, these guys are the business. We're not, it's not like we have some mystery team that absolutely do everything, and we're just like, hey, drink this drink. Like, we're hands-on from, like, the level of carbonation, the flavour, the colour, the packaging, the branding, the design, you know, and there are a lot of people that work behind the scenes for us. So.
We even book our own flights.
Fuck off. Not anymore.
Fuck, I feel like... I'm just going to... Because people are listening and they're going to go, what the fuck are they talking about? Long story short... This guy
finds the most expensive flights.
Yeah. We got budgets. We have budgets in this business.
Guy booked his flights to Queensland for $250, and
told us to book them.
Told them to book them. They left it last minute. They paid $1,300 each for economy,
and then they missed the flight, so had to book another $1,000
You're making
flight
it sound
each.
Really bad. You guys are making it sound. Look,
so how much did we spend to get here? It was
so
like
it cost us $4,000 to get here, right?
Yeah.
But we're here.
Yeah,
you're making it sound terrible.
Yeah,
we didn't do it on purpose. We didn't book business. We didn't fly to Dubai first.
Oh, and fuck, it looks like
we really could have, but we just had to book flights last minute.
And this wasn't the first time we've had this conversation. We went to Tassie. These guys paid like $1,300 for a 50-minute flight to Tassie.
Well, you know, next time you can book them, mate.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing was,
now.
Oscar used to book them, and then he'd cancel. And go, no, you booked it too late, too early, too this, too that. So he'd miss it and rebook other ones.
Fuck you.
So anyway, back to the disruptiveness. I think now, you know, we're at that
we've
stage.
dealt with the shit too.
Where
like we've
proven ourselves that we probably did come in a little bit hot and spicy, and we have learnt a lot. Not to say we're going to tone down the lifestyle stuff, but we know what to show on the internet and what not now.
We had 4 lawyers working for us. It was not 4 lawyers, 4 law firms with multiple lawyers within each law firm, and it was like I was getting confused over what law firm was working on what claim, because we had like Liquor Control Victoria, we had the local police, we had ABAC, like we had so many different complaints, and they were all bullshit. They were like, nothing was sinister or serious or anything like that.
What was some of the complaints? So we had
Oh, remember
when we
when
had
you
a photo on the boat.
Sitting on the chairs
Yeah.
inappropriately. We're
Yeah,
sitting,
we'll
sitting
Open drink on a moving vessel.
that's the one.
standing on a chair. Like,
Anita and Sam Parks took
Yeah,
photos in the
age.
bikini, and they said that was two complaints because they said they look under 25, and then the second one was because they were in a bikini, it was inciting swimming, and people drown while swimming and drunk, but there was no pool in the photo.
Yeah.
But they said like bikini is swimming, swimming is drunk, swimming die.
yeah.
Not good.
Yeah, bad. Dying bad.
Dying bad. But what about when we launched? I put a photo up with Saint and I because obviously fucking celebrating with my little boy. It was the fucking best moment ever.
Yeah. Remember that one.
And then I got told to take it off my social media because I was using minors to
Promote alcohol.
market alcohol.
Crazy.
It was
Yeah.
fucking. I'm unarchiving that.
We'll
He's
deal-
bullied me.
We'll deal with that on Monday.
But I think we're sort of at that stage now where they realised like, fuck, they're taking this serious. They're around for the long term, and also, if we stock them, we're going to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really has become
I mean,
to that.
Coles. Shout out to Coles. Like,
Yeah.
for a big corporate company, they obviously took the punt with us, and then by the end of it, we're doing activations at their shops. Like we did the first choice with
First
the
choice,
t-shirt
and
the
the
t-shirt.
Yeah, and the taste testings and
Taste test, Liquorland taste testings.
campaigns with them as well.
Yeah.
We haven't had
Giveaways and
any.
stuff.
We didn't have one thing go wrong. It was actually a really successful campaign. I think wasn't it in one of their top something sells.
we're
think it was for
we're
that
still in the
weekend.
top 5 performing products in Coles.
Yeah,
Yeah, in
It
the
was that
RTD
weekend that
space.
had the most selling. Like I think it was number 2 or 3
Yeah.
yeah. So
behind.
shout out to Coles. Thank you guys for giving us that chance, and I think we proved ourselves quite well. But I mean that stuff's like that's a part of that's the shit I just deal with growing a brand is no one wants to. Well, in my sort of like content creation, no one wants to fucking follow me if I'm just doing mediocre shit. But it just so happens that the skids and the girls and the parties put you in the line. And I've had it with remember the breast cancer foundation. I tried to donate to McGrath Foundation. I said, hey, we're going to raise $500,000, and they said, nah, not from Troy. It's like I can't.
Your
even-
money's no good here.
Your money's not green. Take it back.
Yeah, and then like obviously once we did it and we donated the money to Otis Foundation, then McGrath Foundation reached out and said, "How can we work together?" I was like, not anymore. But I mean, that's just the difference of industries. Like you've always had you've been on the fence. I feel because you're like super corporate. You develop. Like don't you reckon like?
You're fucking sick.
yeah.
Tell us how you really feel, bro.
Bro, this guy's got like a photo on LinkedIn wearing a suit. I've never seen him wear a suit in my life, and he's like full
AI
throw-off
generated.
guy. and then he goes out partying with Troy Ken. He's like, "Are you the dude in the suit on LinkedIn, or are you fucking butt chugging
like
snorkels with
Superman.
TCs?"
Squelch.
But have you had little like moments where you like,
Yeah, 100%. And it gets brought up in like real unexpected circumstances. Like I'll be in a meeting in Collins Street with a lawyer, and he'd be like, "So, Troy Candy, tell me about him." And like they're just curious. Like,
I'll get the same thing, exactly
Yeah.
the same thing with like business meetings and stuff, corporate people, and then they'll obviously recognise me from your story or something, and then click that we're mates. And so Troy, tell us about him and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and just that becomes a conversation into G up and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
so
It's
Nick,
just like a
Nick
totally
just
different
looks like
side
a
of us.
bikie. So
yeah, Nick doesn't get asked. Everyone's too scared to ask him.
he's got the gold chains and the tattoos and that. I thought.
Pan has more of a bikie than me.
No,
on,
it was
man.
because when I met you and we first started talking on
Yeah.
Instagram, he had a photo in front of a Harley and a murdered out Camaro.
And Nick
he's-
MMF.
Yeah.
because
That's
he's
the gym. That is the gym initials.
Melbourne Muscle Fitness.
Health and fitness.
yeah.
It looks like something
So,
else.
bro,
It looks like something
It
else.
says MMHF, MMF. I'm like,
I'm changing one. I'm changing.
Yeah,
He's
you got
got
it.
his Harley and his Gallardo standing there.
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
arms crossed, like as a profile picture.
what's this guy got a Lambo and a Harley?
He's a bikie, that's why.
Yeah.
So,
Hard work.
so Nick probably doesn't cop it, but it's definitely like it is a fucking. It's one of them things you got to commit to it. You can't like. I feel like that's been a good thing with the brand and us personally being authentic. Like, same as Pano, if he tried to like say like to people, "Good day, sir. How are you? Must I help you?" Blah blah. But then he's getting leads from our marketing. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? This
Who's
guy's
this guy?
fucking throw up. Or same as myself, if I tried to go into these meetings with Coles and that, and be like, you know, wear a suit, this and that. They're like, Troy, we've seen you on a current affair, fucking putting a jet ski in a pool.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Don't I look like a stooge? So I think that's been a hurdle, but we've overcome it.
Oscar carries us well, CEO.
Yeah, no, it's something that's really opened my eyes too. Like, you know, especially Coles are probably the biggest supplier that we deal with, and I don't think it gets much bigger than Coles. But showing up to a Zoom, and I'm like in my office, I'm like there early, waiting to get into the Zoom, and then roll in. Troy rolls in like 2 minutes late, walking around in his flip flops in his backyard on his phone, taking the thing, and I'm like, well, it fucking works for him. So
Hey, and it's us.
Yeah.
It's us. It really is. Like,
Yeah.
no one tries to be someone they're not. Like, we are who we are in our own businesses, and we are the same person in this business.
yeah,
Which is probably why people follow us. Like, they've got a connection to you, me, Nick, Troy, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
So someone will feel some sort of connection to one of us because we're all authentic, our own people. You know what I mean?
Plus, once Adrian hit the rich list, being a billionaire, it's
Yeah,
like,
no,
fuck.
Fuck, that just popped everyone, didn't it?
If
Yeah.
Adrian's doing it, it's good enough for us.
Yeah. Adrian's on like the front cover of the rich list, and he's
Yeah,
like
they're legit.
tracky shorts and like his no brand shirt or whatever. I was like, oh fucking hell.
Yeah, that's like, oh, fuck.
Go burn all your shirts.
Yeah, exactly right. I
Right,
don't
now
need suits.
it's like, oh, I don't know about these guys. Oh, Adrian Portelli's in it. Yep, sign me up.
Yeah, yeah.
It's it definitely changed the dynamic a bit. But we're pretty good. We just know.
We're pretty good. We're
not
all right. We're all right.
No, in the eyes
alright.
of being disruptive and reckless, it's I
No,
think
we've toned it down heaps.
Yeah.
fucking heaps.
We conform
to.
now.
I
I'd say
looked-
we're
Oh, I mean, we're great. We find the grey area. We live in the grey area.
we're within our rights.
Yeah.
Even like what I learned to do is like
Do you know them?
Oh, I've heard about them.
even when we like went to go like on tour, old me would have just thrown all the hectic like Mexico meats and shit in the jet
What
log.
tour did we go on where you didn't?
No, I
Yeah.
split them up. It was like this like
I
really
think
like
there was one.
Oh yeah.
it was like this clean, like I dropped like a J up video. It was like partying, that bit of this and that. And then it's like, okay,
That's
Troy
it.
Candy personal bit. This has got nothing to do with J up. And it's just fucking me on a YZ in me fucking flip flops.
Fuck. How good, how good were the tours?
Right,
yeah,
the
yeah.
tours?
What was highlights from the tour?
Probably Perth, I reckon, for me.
Oh, with hooligan hefs and
yeah,
shit.
hooligan
Oh,
hefs
yeah, yeah,
backstage.
So
backstage.
you just went to bed, yeah, but that was
Yeah.
sick.
No. Backstage at the motocrossing.
Yeah.
Met Lockie. God bless him. Beautiful
Yeah.
man.
Then we... What was
The
another
best,
good
the
one?
best was when we were in Perth, and then Pano and Oscar here about 8 p.m. So like, fuck, we're at this nightclub. And they're like, we better jet. It's getting late.
No.
Nah, it was
Pana had the room. I was
7:30.
sharing a room with Pana, and he's like, "Give me the key." I'm like, "Fuck you, I'm staying out." And he's like, "Give me the key. I'll leave the door unlocked." I'm like, "You can't leave a room door unlocked at the Crown." He's like, "No, you'll work it out." And I'm like, "I'm not fucking wandering back at 1 a.m. and being locked out of my room."
I feel
so I
like
had
this
to
is
go
a
home with
huge
him.
excuse because the room was under Oscar's name. He could have gone to the 24
Yeah.
and got a key pass.
You can just go and get another key.
I wasn't thinking like that. I wasn't thinking like
Guys,
that.
anyways, these two bitched it. They mutually bitched it. I'm going to say it was mutual, wasn't it, Nick?
I'll
And
be-
Nick was sort of on the halfway fence. He goes, oh, what are you doing?
I'm always hanging back.
No, that's what I mean. You were scoping. You're like, what are you doing there?
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, bro, I'm staying. Next minute, Hefs and that rock up, and then we started chatting to them. And they're like, oh, come downstairs. We're in the green room. And we ended up having our own fucking mini festival in the
Perth
fucking
was shit.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
in there. And
That's
then
a shit.
Yeah.
so then the boys are in bed. Panna's like,
I'm eating pasta in bed.
and then he's like, I wonder what the boys are up to. Just goes to my story. We're fucking listening to hardstyle in the fucking green room. Hooligan Hef's throwing shit everywhere. He's like,
Me and Oscar had a serious conversation. We're like, should we go back?
No, yeah, we're like, we fucked
Like,
up.
should we
Yeah.
go back? And
Yeah.
we had it was a couple of minutes where we were really
Yeah.
thinking like, fuck, we're gonna get back up, get dressed again, and
Yeah,
go.
we should have.
That
yeah,
was a fucking sick night.
that was fucking. And then we had the Freestyle Kings the next night or
Yeah,
something.
Saturday night.
So Perth was definitely up there.
Far North Queensland as well.
Mildura was the best.
Mildura was good.
Nah,
Mildura was a
FN
highlight.
FNQ, that was sick.
You know,
Oh yeah,
road
that was
trip with the
mad.
boys.
That felt like a holiday. Yeah.
the one I did solo, but was our biggest meet, which sucked because you went there.
Oh, bro.
But
Yeah,
was that?
well,
Canberra. That was
Yeah, we couldn't
fucking.
make it.
Trent, did you do Canberra?
yeah.
That was fucking wild.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like police helicopters,
I was
50
getting
cop
massive
cars.
FOMO. I was looking at it.
Bro, they
Yeah.
shut down the
Allegedly.
yeah.
allegedly. We're on the border of New South Wales and Canberra, So what they did is they roadblocked the one road into Canberra. So every car had to go through the
Allegedly.
cops, allegedly. But fuck, that was like, I was just like, and we had no notice for that because remember that's why you didn't come. It was like, oh, last minute, go to Canberra, whatever. I'm like, fuck,
I had
whatever.
something. It was like, what was it? Something for Geordie in the morning for school. So I just non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Couldn't go.
And then I was like, you know
No,
what?
we looked, but there was no late flights
Yeah,
that
that's
night.
right.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, whatever. There's 20 people in Canberra. If half come, we'll have 10. And then fucking I rock up and it's just like a sea of people. I'm like, bro, where the fuck am I? And then it was just fucking on. Like even the actual bottle meet, like fucking DJs, everything, bro, it was
That was
fucking
crazy.
hectic. And then that was definitely like one of the highlights. And then fuck, all of them were. They had their own little adventures.
Yeah.
Remember?
I actually remember Canberra when you FaceTimed me and you were that blind.
Allegedly.
And old
Yeah.
mate wouldn't shut up in the background. I
Yeah.
ended up hanging up on you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Nah, and
That was
North
you-
Queensland.
You were
Toyota.
really in your element that
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
You were in your element.
Yeah.
My G-out hat was off and TC was
Yeah,
on.
Yeah,
100%.
North Queensland was the same. You were just back to back every night. Like
Yeah, that was fucked. Is
Someone-
that when I pissed on the
someone-
hottest desk?
No, the one that
someone
got
broke
shut.
into our hotel room and pissed all over the desk.
What about the one that
We
got
couldn't
shut?
work out who it was.
That was fucked. Oscar's like, fuck it. We're on camera. Who cares?
Which
Yeah.
one? Which one was the
I'm
one that
coming-
got shut down? Where
I'm coming clean. When
I think we might have a few videos if you want to add it.
I wake
to
up.
the podcast.
Nah, I wake up in the morning. Oscar's like, bro, I think you pissed on the desk last night. And I'm like, nah, no way, cunt. I was sleeping. He goes, I woke up and you were facing the wall and I could hear like, and I was like, nah, bro, I was sleeping the whole time. And I'm like, he goes, get up and have a look. And I get over there. It was a bit damp. And it just,
No. You're like, no. The table's not too bad.
And then I,
Not too bad.
Yeah, someone could have knocked a glass of water over or something like that, and then you look below the table, and the carpet is just squelched. I'm just like, oh my
I
god.
don't know how I got that blind. I literally must have just thought I was going to the toilet. And fucking,
Yeah.
So yeah, that was probably nudged it too hard.
what was the one that got shut down when you poured the G up in the turbo? Was it in the turbo? Or
Yeah,
Oh, was that? That was. Yeah, that was in Far North
that
Queensland
was
too.
Bob's bulk.
Oh, well, let's not give him a shout out. Dogs.
Who
No.
let you do that? Who let you
One
pour
of
a
the
jet
boys
out
for a
through a
slab.
turbo?
One of the boys for a slab.
Yeah. He goes, give us a slab.
Is the slab cheaper than a turbo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that got shut down, and then we're supposed to do that meet the next day in fucking man. I forgot all these towns. Townsville.
Yeah.
Townsville
Yeah.
got cancelled.
Yeah.
Was it Townsville?
Yeah. And
So
then
that was Mackay, and then Townsville got cancelled.
so we went to Early Beach, had a nice romantic
Yeah,
lunch
that's
on the
right.
water. Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
How about Sydney? That was good when we had that bus and we had the winners on it, and it's just all us.
hey,
That was all right.
We literally couldn't pay people to get on it.
That was all right. No, that was all right.
now
we
look,
gave out the golden tickets. What,
Yeah.
We had a couple on there, didn't we?
bro, the real golden ticket would have been winning a sleepover at our fucking. Remember we put
Yeah,
all the
that's
Actually,
right.
that's a
Yeah,
highlight.
yeah,
that was a highlight that
yeah.
night.
Yeah.
That was a big night, but on the bus.
Yeah, they were all good. Melbourne was good. Fucking, that was our first one.
Yeah, we did Langy first,
Langy,
your
then
hometown, and then Tails Lakes.
Adrian's.
Western suburbs, yeah.
And
I
then,
reckon Langy was
was sick.
popping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the meets ramped up because people must have seen it
Yeah.
and go, fuck, we're going it to when
Yeah.
they do area, and then we do another one. They're like, fuck, we're doing
Got
that.
bigger and bigger each time.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fucking
Not to mention every activation we did, we sold out every bottle shop.
Or if we didn't, we just hid the stock and pretended we did.
Yeah. It's marketing 101, isn't it?
Did you sign NDA for that?
Nah, that was that was always the best thing at the end. Just going, holy fuck, just seeing the sea of people come in, just fucking clean out the stock, and you're like,
The first time that happened at Lake Warren, that was more
Yeah.
of that was a bit of a wow moment
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
When just like people literally like just stormed the bottle shop.
Yeah,
it was always like,
swarmed. the
Boys, is
slabs.
Troy famous?
oh, the funny
Why is
thing,
everyone here?
the funny thing was, I remember like because we never done one, so we're like talking to bottlers. We're like, when you like order stock, what do you normally order? And they're like 3 slabs, 4 slabs. It's like, oh, I was thinking like
Pellets.
pallets, and they're like, no, okay, mate, fuck, maybe we'll do a pallet. I was thinking like a pallet of each flavor, and they're like, fuck no, like, I'm like, oh, what if I G it up? People have lined up, come down, and they miss out. That's fucking annoying. So we'll get 3 pallets, so there's heaps, like, and then they got swamped out, and I was
Yeah.
like, and even the bottlers were just like, what the fuck? I think that was pretty crazy for putting us on the map in the industry, because we you know, people can say, "Oh, we sold out, we did this," but we're literally vlogging it,
Yeah.
going live.
Yeah, we got hard evidence it happened.
Yeah.
Like multiple times, state
Yeah.
after state.
Yeah, that was fucking sick. Fuck, we never did. I feel like we missed a state. NT.
Don't bring it up. Oh, we can go. We can go.
Let's go.
Oh wait, what was Adelaide? Did we do Adelaide?
Yeah, we did
We're
Adelaide.
in and out in a day, I think. Just.
Oh,
We nearly missed the flight, didn't we?
was when I got the video of us doing donuts in the car,
Yeah.
eating KFC, and Panna stressing in the
Yeah.
back.
We nearly missed the
Oh
flight
yeah, we
out
did
of
nearly
there.
miss the flight.
Bro,
Yeah,
that was a
That was
sick-
really
Oh,
good.
that's
Yeah.
when we were all blind and you went.
yeah. No, Troy wasn't. Troy was sober because he drove. So
Oh yeah.
That was
private property.
I reckon I
Adelaide was
drove. I
wild.
reckon I steered about 30 cars that day.
yeah, that's
when we
we were in a
kept going
VX or a
from
VT or something.
Oh, yeah,
no, it was a
remember?
we
VX.
kept going
The
skid
VX.
meet to skid meet.
Yeah.
Remember, we're just like out
End
in
up in
like
bush.
rural
We
Yeah.
ended up 2 hours from the airport.
The boys are like, all right, we've got to get our flight. I'm like, yeah, we'll jet after here. And then the boys are like, we're going next spot. I'm like, look, we'll go to that spot and then we'll go to the flight.
And we're
Yeah.
just going further from the airport
Yeah.
every meet point.
Hey,
No, that was a good trip.
we made it. Didn't
Yeah,
we?
that
And
was
we
a
got
good trip.
And we got the skids in.
Yeah.
So every state was good in its own way.
Yeah. What are we going to activate this year?
Well, we've got new flavours coming up.
Oh, true.
Can we talk about it or not?
I mean, we can talk about this one.
We've blown the budget on the party, so
Yeah.
No, I'm going to fucking blow the budget harder, cunt. I'm on Panna's side.
I'm gonna go on.
Maybe not.
Start booking flights.
Maybe not on dumb shit like flights, but
Yeah,
like cool
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I'm down to blow it on cool shit. But, well, we're dropping this. We blew this budget on this party. So, obviously, today,
The flavour come out amazing.
And the
didn't it?
party's gonna be epic, so I think it'll be worth every
Yeah.
cent.
we booked our private island. We've got yachts taking everyone over. No one has seen or known. There's very fuck all details about the.
It's in the local paper now.
I think the cool thing about the party is there's it's no expectations because no one's really said like, oh, it's this, it's that. It's just like you're hopping on a boat and
It's because we organise everything last minute.
I mean the pink one was sick, but that was
Yeah, it
last
was.
minute.
3 days. Yeah.
And we
That was
fucked
like last minute change too.
Yeah.
Just location change.
fuck, that was probably the best party we've done.
I think that's the best
Yeah,
party
yeah. I think it
Melbourne's
was
had
like
in
2
years.
days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
days.
epic.
Yeah.
because we had torrential rain, so we had
Yeah.
it all outside set up at some mansion.
Fucking Melbourne.
What other brand throws parties like that regularly?
Oh.
No one.
Yeah.
Maybe one here, one there, but not like we
that.
do.
No, and it's like an actual, like, we get good content, but behind the content, like it's
It's more fun. It looks
a
fun on
fucking
video,
filthy
and
party.
it's
Yeah.
more fun when you're there.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
We got to give Danny a bit of a shout out.
Yeah,
He's
absolutely.
he's
Danny Rants.
Old Danny Rants.
He's a weapon.
He's an influencer now, pretty much.
For setting up parties, fuck, I just haven't seen
He's a
anything like
master
him.
in his
Yeah.
trade.
He,
Yeah.
just all the little nice details, the
Yeah,
girls in
everything.
feathers and the fucking the
Neon
lighting
bottles
and
and
like
stuff.
just the
He's got
And
a
I mean,
gold in.
he can chew the ear off a statue too.
yeah he can. He'd be fucking. I
need
was
to
going to
get-
get him on the potty, but I wanted to get a word in.
You need to get him on separate.
Yeah,
Sure.
he'd be good for me to listen to.
They only go for half an hour, Nick.
But surely we can fucking
Yeah, go on.
can
Go
we?
on. Yeah, fuck it. We'll change them anyway.
What?
The flavours. You can talk about the flavours, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can tell them fucking up in the percentage a bit.
Yeah, I mean,
fucking-
yeah.
Don't go into details.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll give them clues.
No, we're going a bit harder because we know there's some people out there that want just want to get pissed quicker.
We're talking about Nick.
Yeah. So
2 down already.
looks like we'll be doing a hard range. We've got some pretty cool flavors. We've tried them all. They're finished and
They're epic.
fucking
They're
yeah.
real good.
Epic.
We've nailed them.
I'm
Yeah.
not a hard guy because the last one's like a competitor that we don't talk about. It has this like the percentage of vodka is the same as what we're doing, but for some reason it's like it's got this shit aftertaste. Like it's almost like you can really taste
Yeah.
the vodka. Or
It's like
something.
ethanol.
Yeah, it's like I've just never drank doubles. I haven't drunk double smeared off. So
Yeah.
I did. I used to black out when I was 18 and stopped that.
Have you?
Yeah. What?
No, off Smirnoffs.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Surely everyone here had a night blacking out of Smirnoff double blacks.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach's nodding. Fucking oath. We've all fucking blacked out of Smirnoff double blacks, and then that's the one that goes back on the green apple UDLs and fucking.
It's like when you used to drink that cheap vodka when you were younger because all you can afford, and then like just smelling it
little
now.
red
just-
hat one.
Yeah, no, that's a ticket. Yeah, Sierra.
That's
Oh,
Sierra.
Sierra, yeah.
But just the smell of it now,
Yeah,
it
it's,
gives me PTSD.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so yeah, we've got a double strength coming, which I think everyone's gonna love, and I think it's going to be a way too for still the guys are like, oh, I'm not touching green and pink drinks. It's, you know, you can fucking dip your toes into the G-Up world and, you know, if you're worried about feeling a little bit feminine.
Your bikie mates are going to judge you for drinking bubble gum.
Yeah. To be honest, I reckon I've seen more bikies drink G-Ups. But look at Nick, he loves
Yeah,
it.
he loves it. Drinks it on his Harley down at the clubhouse.
Allegedly.
It's off with the kids out.
But yeah, so
What about collabs?
Yes. Also, we're doing one with Adam, which I reckon it's gonna be our fucking best flavor.
That flavor is
Flavour slaps.
Yeah.
Flavour slaps.
It's really refreshing. Like I'd have it even if I didn't want to drink, just if I was thirsty. Like
Just drink it like a water.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like really we're launching it in summer, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be like the perfect fucking combo. I reckon Adam's audience will love it too because he does a good thing where he's sort of like. He's a bit different to your normal PT. He says like, look, I know you're going to drink. I know you're going to do this. So this is the best way to go about it, which that's what helped me, you know, get in shape. Because if someone says, hey, you can only eat broccoli and rice and this, I'm like, yep. And then I just go eat whatever the fuck I want. But I feel like his audience is going to be like, because what have we got them down to about 77 calories?
I think 77 calories, yeah.
So fuck, you have 10 of them. You're still under 800 calories and you fucking have a night out on them. So I'm hoping.
If you're bulking, guys, you can quickly get some calories in if you have 10.
But I mean, yeah, that's going to be exciting. Adam wants to do some fucking big shit. I think he wants to throw a party. I can't talk too much, but yeah, that'll be another party, of course. Another fucking G-Up party.
Another budget that we break.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
What does the future of G-Up look like to all of you?
I don't know. I don't know. Because, you know, we have that thing, oh, what would you do if we got offered to sell out right now? And it's like, oh, I'm sort of having fun. It's like,
Nah, you couldn't.
It's too early. Still baby.
What are we at now? 18 months?
Yeah, but what if someone offered 300 mil right now?
Yeah, but it's been 3 years since we agreed to go into business.
Yeah.
300 mil.
And
Bro, I'd be out the door. I'd be gone.
And it's been,
You'd see me again.
it's actually been 2018
Yeah.
and a half since
Yeah,
I
I know.
actually fucking.
Bro, if you break down your hourly rate on this.
But I don't know. I really want to like. I'd love to leave a legacy, like, you know, whoever's drinking Jim Beam and shit like that, their sons are gonna be like, hey, your fucking granddad started that.
Yeah, so
You know?
my kid's already, like Elias, he's already always talks about G-Up, tells everyone, my dad orange G-Up, this,
That's
that.
fucking
Yeah.
sick.
It's already
That's mad.
he's got no idea what it is.
Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah.
does. He just knows he doesn't know
Yeah.
what alcohol is. But
Yeah.
it's something he's proud of already. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So imagine when he's old enough to drink, and then it's like, you know, my dad and my uncle started this brand, and all his
Yeah.
mates are drinking it.
Yeah.
And
I
then-
got G
and
up
so
in the
on.
car picking Geordie up from school, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's a G up car."
That's crazy. Yeah, see, I feel like that really makes me want to like scale the fuck out of it. I would like to see it international.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a big gap in the market, especially in the States and stuff. They don't really have pre-mixed
What
vodka.
about NZ?
Yeah, NZ, they're asking for. They're like
Yeah.
fucking.
They've been hanging for
They're
it, haven't
gagging
they?
for it. Yeah. I love fucking New Zealand. So if we can tee that up and I can go there once a day for work, I'd love that.
You got to pay for your own flights.
Or I'll just book them when I'm told to.
Yeah.
All that.
So New Zealand will be sick. That probably isn't far from the cards, is it?
No, it's not. It's not. Absolutely not. Definitely.
Couple of hurdles.
Definitely
The boys
by
are doing
2025.
WP then.
Yeah.
So we've got to be close.
NZ, maybe some of the Southeast Asia countries.
The only thing we've got to work out, how the fuck do we like compete with prices there? They buy like a drink for $1.
Yeah. It's the tax that we'll be fine because of the tax.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. So in Australia, we pay more in tax than it costs us to make the drink. So you guys pay more in tax on a case of G-Up than it actually costs to put the vodka in, put the liquid in, buy the bottles, put it all in a wrap, put the little lids on, and ship it to the bottle shop. It's cheaper to do all that than to pay the tax on
So
the product.
stop DMing me asking for money and handouts. We're pretty much funding
Yeah.
the health system. We're funding the dollar already. I'm serious. Yeah. So
If we go on the dole, do we kind of get it back?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Is that a loophole?
Yeah.
fuck, maybe I should put Sane on the doll. He's not working. Fucking lazy cunt.
Get $2 payments.
But yeah, international will be good for the future. Oh.
That's that.
Surprised you burps from our low carbonation
I was going to
levels.
say, I was just nearly said our carbonation level, but from our beep beep PSI carbonation level.
Yeah. Yep.
Should we have a snorkel to sign off?
No, we should not have a fucking snorkel.
We don't do that.
Should we just fucking light the shit on fire while we're here?
we don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've covered most things, eh? Bit of a chit chat this start.
What about roles? Do you want to talk about what you do? Or you're not going to reveal that?
Yeah, I don't mind. Like it's probably something people generally seem to be surprised.
That you don't do fuck all?
Yeah. Wait, yeah. Don't you reckon? I don't know. When I tell people, they're like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
That you're actually involved in the business day to day.
He throws a good party.
He does throw a good party.
Does throw a good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that's yeah. It has its perks.
Yeah.
He also does a lot more, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
No, they're actively like day to day, probably 20 WhatsApp groups from all our e-com side, marketing, ads, checking over like performance, doing
Graphics.
ideas for sell ups and fucking all that shit, rebranding graphics, flavor,
MPD.
yeah, for all the flavor innovations, ideas with like upcoming stuff, checking like. It's hard. The probably that is one of the biggest hurdles with us is we check market trends and we get a lot of handy information, but everything we do goes against the trend. Like, they say, oh, fucking, for instance, I'm saying it.
Go on.
Fuck it, I don't care. Look, I like the strawberry raspberry, but I can only have one. It's too sweet. Like, it's not even like the sugar level's the same. I don't know what it is. It's just too much flavor.
It's just raspberry.
Yeah,
People
it's
love
just
it, like,
raspberry
their
jam.
favourites.
Yeah.
You know what? It's
Oh,
raspberry.
some
Same
people.
as like Coke raspberry, like Fanta raspberry, any raspberry. I just don't like raspberry. But it's the highest selling flavour in like any of these.
it's not going to be after this.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. It's just shit on
I
it.
don't give a
Can
fuck.
we cut this, Trent? Can we just...
Get rid of it.
I don't give a fuck. No, because some people die for raspberry. They love raspberry. Like, some people, that's all they fucking have.
Yeah.
I think like 18-year-old girls. But yeah, like that's... No, I think it is. I think the highest statistic for raspberry is young females.
Yeah.
So good on
Vodka
it.
raspberry.
But for me,
Yes, girl.
it's not. So
Yes, Queen.
that's been... So anyway, long story short, we're going into business. We're dropping our first flavors. Stoked on cotton candy. Stoked on grape. And then we had one more. What were we choosing between? I think it was some other
Guava.
Guava. I think it might have
Guava was
been
up there.
guava at the time, or mango raspberry.
Yeah, so something like that, and then everyone's like, "Oh, statistically this, that, blah, blah, better be safe." And then next minute we're just stuck.
Troy's like, let's not do red. Let's not do strawberry raspberry. And then the statistics show that it's the highest selling for RTDs, and we're like, oh, we'll do that to be safe. And then
our
it's
statistics.
never
It's
sold.
our
Yeah,
lowest.
it's never sold as well as the
Is
other
it our
flavours.
lowest?
Yeah, by far.
Yeah, so that's just one thing, but there's heaps of things where in the industry. We try and get this information, and then Oscar and I will chat, and I'll have an idea, and Oscar's good at playing like devil's advocate, where it's like he's not trying to fucking disagree with me, but he's bringing up.
I just like to challenge a few things.
Yeah, he likes to challenge some stuff,
But
but
other flavours are so good. That's why that one's.
yeah, and he'll bring stuff up, and then once I explain why, I'll be like, yep, cool, just wanted to fucking bring that up. But working in this industry and getting all these statistics and figures and stuff and trends and what to do and what not to do, and like that, we were talking to huge things about when we launch having 4-packs on the shelf and this and that, and they said, look, not many people buy slabs compared to 4-packs. Like, no, fuck it. I don't want to fuck around. Like, let's just fucking launch with these slabs on a pallet. And every single bottler said they've just never seen people try a drink by buying a slab. Like, if they're going to try a new drink, it's a 4-pack. But it's like people, I guess we have that level of respect where they're like, fuck, if they're saying it's good, I trust them.
Yeah,
like,
I think you've got this vision, and that's what we challenged it a few times at the start, and we shit the bed. And then we're like, nah, Troy, like even with the hard range coming up, we're like, oh, what flavour should we do? And Troy's like, I want to do this flavour. Oh, nah, such and such is already doing that flavour. Oh, nah, this is taking up fridge space.
It's
nah,
been
nah.
like that from the start with his vision.
Yeah,
He's kinda
yeah,
had
it's
this
like,
direct
nah,
vision
now
from when
he's
he
got it,
started,
like,
and he's just driven
yeah.
with it. And that,
Yeah.
like you say, and so everyone was always saying, no, it's the wrong thing to do.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we try the right thing to do,
Yeah.
so to speak. and it was the wrong thing to do.
Yeah.
So I think we're just on board with
Now we just
with-
respect
with
the vision. Anyone
Yeah,
tries
we're
to
rolling.
someone tries to challenge it, you're like, shut the fuck up. You don't know what
and
you're
he
doing.
obviously knows his audience, his market, and what works, what doesn't work.
Well, that's the hardest thing is like, I don't know the industry and I don't know what I'm doing, but I have this gut feeling, and every time that I've gone against my gut and gone, oh fuck, he's right, or this fucking backfires. So now I'm like, I'm really going off gut instinct, and I think that's like anyone can apply that with any fucking business, any situation. If you got a fucking gut instinct, your missus is cheating on you, but swears not. You can.
It's dark, wasn't it? It's that and the shoes thing in high school.
Or like, you got.
We should do another podcast where we ask Troy about his
Troy's
childhood
trauma.
traumas.
Oh, bro, I'll bring it up. I'll bring it all up. And I'll take you down
Trent,
with
have we
me.
got another hour?
But like, no, it's true. I've had heaps of like gut instincts that I've gone against with like, just a bad feeling about something, but the maths add up. Oh yeah, nah, like that looks right. This starts right, and like that's what I'm saying. Whether it's fucking relationships, business, fucking anything, and then I don't know. It's always fucking. It's weird. It's like a.
He rubs his belly.
It's when you have that real strong gut instinct
Yeah.
where you're like, I don't know why. Like same as this, I'm like, I don't know why it needs to be like this. It's not like I've spent one day in the alcohol industry, but in my gut, I was like, we need coloured lids. Like this is what will set us apart. Like and it's just like.
Yeah.
I was so fighting
You're like,
against
imagine
it.
the bottle shop looking at him through the window.
No,
or
I
you're
remember
like at a
leaving
Leaving
party,
them on the
like,
table.
yeah.
I remember
This is what
his
he's
whole
wanted. The
point was,
entire vision of the business was like,
all
so you
these
can see.
after people having a sesh, they're all
Yeah.
sitting on the
Yeah.
table, all
Yeah.
the multicolored lids. And do you know when the first time I saw it was?
Yesterday
on the boat.
Yeah,
and do you
yeah.
know what? It fucking popped.
It worked, didn't it? Yeah.
popped.
Yeah, it's just like fuck. These guys had a good time, and like people send me like DMs, and they'll be walking through a park, and there'll be like a purple lid in the ground. They're like, yeah, boy, but like that.
And then they'll pick it up and they'll
You
put it in
wouldn't
the
see a
recycling
VB
bin.
cap.
Yeah.
But that's logged into their head like that. Just that little G. They're like, oh, someone's been smashing G ups in the
Yeah.
park, and then
I see him on my sites at work. I'll fucking lose it.
Fuck, I
And
miss
then I'm
drinking
sorta
at the
proud.
park when I was a kid.
that was the best. And we didn't even have Bluetooth speakers back then. Imagine now the kids, they just sit in the park, Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, I remember sitting around a
used to sit
Motorola
on-
just with this like shitty speaker.
We used to sit on the tarps on top of the playgrounds and just drink all night.
Oh,
We're
you're-
16 drinking green apple UDLs.
You're a bad motherfucker.
Oh, we can still do it.
Yeah, we got green apple.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's yeah. I've been pretty hands on from start to still now, and like I said, continue actively in so many chats between like the events, the marketing campaigns, and I guess I don't know. I just have this thing where I know we'll be sweet, but I always like to be on the front foot of just being relevant, like keeping the brand talked about and scaling, and like I'm addicted to it scaling. So like if I for a second think it's starting to plateau, I get like, I feel sick. I'm like, fuck it, we got to do something fucking gnarly. We got to give away fucking this much or merch or money or fucking throw this party or drop this flavor or like, I don't know, fucking have a celebrity boxing match between Oscar and Pano over who's paying for whose flights. Like just something for the people, you know.
Fucking good idea.
Give
It
people
is a
what they
fucking
want.
good idea, isn't it? Pano doesn't seem
do
keen.
That has gone all quiet now.
I'll do it right now.
But I mean, and same as you, like, fuck, I don't know how the fuck you do it because, I mean, not that I'm not busy, but you're especially you got a newborn now and then running like Leadland developments, plus you're doing you're just doing the private
Doing a little bit of consulting.
consulting, yeah. And then being CEO, I mean, you don't really do much, you just tick shit off.
Yeah.
But like
fucking
still,
pay the bills.
fuck, this guy he's out.
Paper comes
Whenever
twice.
there's a like a drama, I'm just like, Oscar will ring me, I'll go, yeah, it's bad, but let me know how you go sorting that out. It's like, hey bro, we just got 10,000 of the wrong flavour made. I'm like, whose fault was it? He'd be like, oh, their fault. I'm like, all right, you best let them know.
Or sometimes he gives me like a little pat on the bum. He's like, maybe like say this or maybe say that, or if you reckon maybe this, but all right, good luck. I'm like, oh, thanks.
They'll ring up like, Oscar wants a refund on all the packaging because it had, this or that. And I'm like, he's shocking, isn't he? And they'll ring Oscar. I'm like, fucking bro, don't put the foot down.
You're like, fucking Oscar, I'll have a chat to him.
But yeah, I mean, fuck, you do from everything from like I guess CEO shit, but like forecasting all the
CEO
numbers, like
CEO shit.
But even forecasting, like that's like we said, it's not. We don't know our shit, but you seem to be fucking doing that.
Not
better
buying
than-
enough stock ever. I'm really good at us selling out when I don't buy enough stock.
But you know what I mean? Like you're not from this industry, you don't know what goes
Yeah.
on, but I mean,
Steps in and
yeah,
owned it.
Oscar really.
I feel like he stepped in, but stepped up hard. Like really took control of it and's done a fucking
Thanks,
amazing
bro.
job at it.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's as they say, thrown in the deep end. Really dived in and just thought, fuck it, I'm gonna take it by the balls.
Yeah.
But fuck everything from like accounting to all the numbers to dealing with manufacturers to, the best thing is just your way with numbers and forecasting and budgets and where we need to be in our fucking margins and like, I'm the opposite. Fucking, I don't look at that shit. I never have. Well, my accountant will give me a monthly breakdown of shit and I'll be like, so it's good or bad, just thumb up, thumb down. But then I jump on a meeting with Oscar and he's like, so if the GP /9.2 is on this month and then we get 7.3 with this divided by that, if we carry over the 2 and divide it by 6, I'm like, I'm just on the Zoom like, yeah.
Thumbs up.
What Oscar said. So, I mean, yeah, fuck, what else? You do a fair bit.
No, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, numbers. I'm a numbers guy.
You're selling yourself short.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
it made me blush.
this guy's fucking bro. Negotiations, all their MOUs, all their contracts, all their
Oh
fucking
yeah, I love a good negotiation.
yeah. Fucking hell. Sometimes I think you just do it for fun.
Yeah,
Like,
I do.
I think in
I
his
do.
head he's happy with the deal, but he's like,
Warriors need wars.
So all that fucking adult stuff. Oscar's good at it. I'm just fucking, I fucking hate it, man. I hate it.
Yeah.
Hate number. I don't even want to fucking. I use my laptop for porn and that's it. Jokes. Oh. And then Panna books all the flights.
Oh shit.
I don't know why I'm complimenting. I fucking booked his too.
Yeah, Panna. Nick's just hiding there like
Nick's PR.
keep racing
He's
here.
just
I thought this more on my
spokesperson.
own.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Fuck, Nick gets pretty hands on with the all the
Oh,
events
yeah.
too.
Events.
So you're
Yeah,
good at that
the
shit.
event
I just forget shit. Like,
Yeah.
Run it.
I'll drop
I think
up-
he's our number one customer too, Nick.
yeah,
He
he is.
100% is keeping the business afloat. He is.
I don't even know if the numbers have come outside of Oscar. Like when we're looking at the profits, like
It's
of
just
Nick.
Nick's tab.
Yeah, it's just Nick's
yeah,
tab.
yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, we did 10,000 cases
paying.
this month. And
Yeah.
it's just Nick.
Yeah.
Hey, no matter what time of the
Gotta
day you meet
support
up
the
with
brand.
him, what day it is, what time of the day, he'll always, without fail, always have a cold 4-pack in the car.
Yeah.
You know, we need to get him a G-out fridge put in the Lambo.
No, we do. Yeah.
We actually need
Little
to.
console
Between
fridge.
the seats.
Yeah.
Guys, if
That's a good
someone
idea.
in Melbourne is capable of fucking doing like a little mini fridge, where would you even put it in the Lambo? There's no room.
Between the seats.
Oh yeah, so like yeah.
You're
So
on the center console.
yeah.
Yeah. Even if it just fits two.
Nah, in the front. Then
Oh, you wanna be able to reach it.
He's thought about it.
He's like, nah,
He's
they
like,
can
I've got
take.
this quick diagram.
They can take the passenger
He's
seat
like, they
out.
can take the passenger seat out. I don't use it that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
got the baby seat in there.
yeah, true. But yeah, it's definitely But no, bro, you're good with the events. If I was running this party, I'd rock up and be like, fuck, I knew I forgot the
It's more
alcohol.
Danny.
Right.
It's more Danny Grant. I just help out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when we're throwing ideas and you're like, what if we had like
When
a
we did Fisher's house, it was good. I did all that.
yeah, that was sick.
Yeah.
That was the Queensland launch after.
That was mad.
Compello, you did a lot of Compello.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I forgot about Campello.
You're
Compello
not
was a
giving
good
yourself
event.
enough credit, mate.
Just waiting on the video.
Yeah. Yeah, did we do Compello? I haven't seen anything on that.
No, I don't. I think it was a myth.
Where did
Yeah.
Trent go?
Yeah, you got pretty
Campello
fucking
was
down
mad.
there, dude. That came
Yeah.
together good.
Yeah.
Fuck, we've had some fuck ups at the event, so like the bar getting closed there and fucking.
Yeah. What about when we didn't have a speaker? We rolled in. You started the car.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
what
that
happened?
was bad.
What-
No, we had a speaker. It was flat. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
that's
sure.
right.
Ah,
Yeah.
We couldn't start the car. We're like, how do you start this? It was a
Yeah.
push button one.
Yeah.
We're like, fuck.
Where's the key
Remember?
go?
Yeah, where's the key go? And then Troy rolls in with a speaker, fucking in the
in
car.
the car, just
yeah.
fucking.
In the Kia Carnival with the doors open.
Yeah.
Those were
was-
fucking days. That was good. That was not
good.
that long
Good
ago.
fun.
But.
It almost looked like we were selling drinks out the back of the van, though, didn't it?
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
All right,
Pretty
well,
much
fuck. I reckon we fucking go get pissed. I mean, go drink responsibly.
Exactly.
took the words out of his mouth. He's like the dad in the group. As soon as I do something, I even message him like, no shit, this is real. I'll message him before I upload like my Instagram post. I'm like, bro, is this caption okay?
He does it 2 seconds after he's posted it. He'd be like, hey, can I post this? Within 15 seconds, he's like, I'm going to take that silence as a yes. And I'm like, for fuck's sake.
Bro, you give him 15 seconds and cunt them reply.
Yeah.
You expect more, don't you?
Yeah, like, bro,
Calls
like,
himself a CEO.
hey, I'm doing the right thing and asking you. The least you can do is say yes or no.
Yeah. Immediately.
Oscar never replies.
Nah.
24 hours.
No, but if
He
he...
sees it. It takes 24
yeah.
hours to reply,
One
so he seems
business
busy.
day. Yeah.
Literally, I reckon.
Hey, I've got
Oscar's
read
replied
receipts
to
on just so
24
you can
hours.
know that I've seen it.
But if he needs something, boy, you better pick up.
Cool. Yeah, exactly right.
All right, let's go drink responsibly.
All right. Good chat, boys.
Chat.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Going state to state, blowing tires off the rim that them haters hate. ECM label, getting major pay. We get your rough ticks now, cause we give it away. Got a Ranger, got a clubby, got an AMG. And Lord knows I wanna rim back that VT. Taking tires off the moped, man, in Bali. Cause I never do it soft. When I party, upper cruisers on the map, man. Just ask me all your sessions.